Alright, I'm now in the front of the mower. The lower drive belt has a little bit of a complexity that's not immediately apparent. See, that pulley is also locked in place. Actually, the belt is locked in place on the pulley by some tabs as well. This whole shaft should actually be able to be dropped down a little bit. It doesn't look like it here, but you can't get that belt off without, yeah, you can see right there, you can't get it out without dropping this pulley. And this pulley, this whole shaft needs to drop down. That's connected to the deck belt. And you can see, I believe that one there was a 5/8. I'm going to confirm it, but there's also the safety bracket here. There's I believe that one was 1/2 inch. I take it off. I'm going to get it immediately, completely out of sight, so that we have lots of room to work. You just want to be very aware of where it connects into on the frame. The other side of it is just a pin that hooks through, and you see the position is like in the middle of those three, and just make note of that. It's going to be tight. I just cracked it open, or cracked it loose. Mine's in pretty good shape, not rusted or anything. It's just going to be tight. So what I found, I'm looking at it now from the left side of the mower, underneath by the deck. I found the vice grip actually worked great. Get it sized on there nice and tight, lock it on, and you hold that tight. Use that as leverage. I'm only one person here with the camera. So let me see if I can get it to balance in any way. You can see what I'm talking about. See the whole thing. I'm just holding the vice grip here, and then that. I'll loosen that all the way up. Take a look at what's happening here as I'm loosening this bolt. You can actually see it coming down. That whole pulley's dropping. The whole shaft is dropping down, and soon we'll have enough clearance. I'm not going to overdo it. I'm just going to do it until we see we have enough clearance. It looks like there's also going to be these two bolts to contend with, so it wraps on the inside of these two for safety as well. And now we should, let's see, we almost have enough clearance. I'm going to drop it a little bit more. I'm going to drop it a little bit more. Oh, alright, so at some point the whole thing drops out. And I don't really want to go that far, because I don't think I'll allow it to clear that spot and remove the belt. That's what I'm going to do now. Just the way things work. The deck belt is on the lower pulley. Obviously, the lower drive belt being on the upper pulley. In order to get that completely off and free, having it wrapped on the shaft here, just lay it there first, and then we should be able to clear this pulley. I'm going to take it off the back first so we have plenty of slack. Alright, so I'm in the rear of the mower again. I think this will slide up enough to clear the cab. belt is here. We should easily be able to just pull that out. Under. And it just fell out. And I'm just going to take a look. And that'll be it. I'll pull that old belt out and I'll route the new belt in its place. The lower drive belt, part number for my particular yard machines. 638RL model. This is going to work on several other models. I'll try and do some research, put it in the post, the video somewhere, but that's the part number for the lower drive belt. A quick visual comparison. The brand new belt, I lined them up. I'm not going to be able to do it with one hand on the video, but they're the same size, which I expect they would be. Maybe this one, old one, might be a little bit stretched. Not much, but you can definitely see there's some tearing, some damage, definitely scarred up. So it was definitely time to change this belt to some glazing. These are all conditions you look for to basically confirm your theory that it's time to do some maintenance. All right, I got the new belt routed in between the two bolts and inside of the tabs that are on both sides, opposite sides of this pulley. And again, this bolt underneath will loosen and drop this pulley. This whole shaft will come down. I'm just going to tighten it completely now and try and work in the back on the back pulley. Place the deck belt back on the lower pulley. And put the safety rod, safety bracket back in place where it belongs. There's a center hole up in the front. Center hole, and now I gotta attach it here with the bolt. Alright, now we're in the rear of the mower again, with the front of the belt attached to the pulley. I'm hoping there's enough play here to be able to, looks like I just stretched it over the top. So it looks like there is enough play in the belt to sneak it onto the bottom pulley. And recall these tabs on the sides. This has to slide up, as you can see. The center of it slides up to allow the clearance. I don't know if I can get it on to one hand. We shall see. First shot. Yeah, it looks like it might go. It is tight. Which I would expect. But I might have to do it one step at a time. I might have to get it all the way around the top first. Alright, it's all the way around the top groove. Top pulley sitting on right now. And now try and lift that center piece of the pulley up in order to get the clearance to get it around here into this spot. But it was doable. I just have to see if my routing is correct underneath. Looks like something might be twisted. But it is on the rear pulley on the lower notch, and it is inside both of the safety guards. Alright, this is the correct part number for the upper drive belt. That's the new one, obviously. Here's the old one. I don't think I've ever done the belts. Well, I know I've never done the belts. This machine's got to be at least 8 to 10 years old. No fault of my own, just they were still working, but it looks like it was probably dangerous condition here. This belt is shot, so definitely long overdue on a change, and I'm gonna go put in the new one now. The size is going to be a little difficult to tell with one hand because of the shape of the new one. It's not really rounded, it's more oval, but you can see generally they're about the same size.